All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video, guys, we are going to be heading out into the woods. It's about a month before rifle season starts here in Texas, so we're going to head out into the woods, put some trail cams up, see what these spots have, see what kind of activities there, see what's walking around. I want to know, kind of mark some of these off my list for rifle season. Come along, let's go do this. Let's get out in the woods. I didn't do a lot of scouting last year. And specifically, guys, I'm talking about the National Forest. It's a really big piece of land, and there's a lot of good places to hunt. But like I said, I didn't do a lot of scouting this year. I kind of wanted to put out, I got a few subscribers talking about, how much their trail cams and the activity and some of the animals that they had caught on their trail cams. Wanted to kind of do that this year and kind of narrow down some of the spots that I really want to focus on, because I really want to be successful this year and get an animal down for you guys. And I mean, that's the goal. Get an animal, get some meat on the table for the families. All right, guys, so we're headed out to the National Forest. Got my trail cam that I wanted. I just kind of wanted to cover a few things before we head out here, guys. So for one, it is bow season now here in Texas, so we got to be really careful. We don't want to mess someone else's hunt up, and two, we don't want to get shot. But like I said, we don't want to interrupt anybody's hunting or get hurt while we're out here. So we want to be real careful and while we're doing this. But yeah, so we're gonna head out to this first spot, look around, see what we can see, and see if we can get us some intel. All right, guys, so we just made it out here. I'm gonna go ahead and get this trail cam all rigged up and ready to go. I brought some bungees just in case. Just put the batteries in. This camera, guys, has a 16 gig card, so should get some pretty decent amount of photos. We're not gonna leave this thing out here too long, because obviously this is public lands and I don't trust people not to steal this thing. Got a nice little strap with it, the instruction manual, and we're ready to go, guys. Let's go get this thing set up. Guys, this is a spot that I hunted last year and saw a few deer on, so I just want to kind of pre-scout it this year and see if it's even worth coming back to next year. It's like some hog track, some deer track there, some dog track. Looks like some hog there, a lot of hog, some deer, and this is pretty fresh. We just had some recent rains, so it ought to be some pretty good indication of what's moving through here. It's a lot of deer track right here. All right, guys, sorry about that. I had to go back to the truck because I forgot my bungee cords. I'm such a rush to get out here. Obviously, I don't want to see somebody seeing me out here putting this camera up, and two, I don't want to disturb people's hunting. There's nobody out here. I haven't seen any trucks. This area has grown up a lot this year. I'm guessing they didn't burn this area. This might make it a little more interesting this year to hunt this area. Man, this stuff has really grown up a lot since last year. Gotta be built. Ouch. 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 Gotta be real careful through here. Make sure we don't get any snakes. No snakes. No snakes. No snakes. Come on, man. Lord forbid I kill something down here, guys. Oh my gosh. This reminds me of just snake heaven down here. Stuff's beautiful. Grass is so pretty. It's maroon. All right, guys, we're gonna set this this cam up on this tree right here. so. Set it up on the tree. Straps tight. We can make it inconspicuous here for somebody. Now, just tie me a knot right here. It's like so. So we're basically just shooting this area right here, guys. Nothing crazy. It's like this tree had a little burn on it. I got everything set up and everything looking good. So we'll go ahead and leave this camera out here for, I don't know, a couple days and see what we capture, guys, and see if there's any animals or any activity on it. So let's get back to the truck and let's get out of here. Guys, I really hope someone doesn't come out here and steal that camera. I'd be pissed. Really pissed. But that's the chance you take. Come out here to the National Forest. It's public lands. So you run that risk of anything you bring out here. Tree stand, game cameras, anything. So we're going to keep our fingers crossed. Hopefully we come back in a couple days and it'll still be there. So, I mean, I'm optimistic. I mean, it's in a pretty remote area, guys. So I'm not too worried about it, but you know, we always run that risk. So anyway. All right, guys, I went out this afternoon to pick up that camera. We let it sit for about, I don't know, 2.5 days, and we had some weather roll in last night, so I don't know how good the footage is gonna be, but we're gonna check it out now and see what we captured, guys. See if this spot is worth hunting during the rifle season this year. So let's take a look. All right, let's see. So we've got about 11 pictures of me actually setting up the camera, that making sure I was doing a test just to make sure it worked. So let's check out the what we actually captured. So this is the first photo. I don't have a timestamp on here, guys. I will get that set up for next time so we know exactly the timestamp, but it looks kind of late afternoonish. Just kind of run through. Looks like this one might have been set off by wind with the leaves right here. It was pretty windy that day. These are 10-second videos, so let's see, let's check this second one out. Nothing on that. I don't actually, right there, I think a squirrel set it off right there. Yep, it was a squirrel right there. Set that one off. No deer, no hog. Let's check this one out here. I'm not seeing anything in that one as well. Dang it. This was a promising spot for me last year, guys. I mean, obviously I only let this camera sit out for a couple days. I was expecting a little more activity than this, for sure. Gosh, I figured it'd go off, this camera would go off the night that storm rolled in, guys. I mean, the lightning, and I mean, it was pretty crazy weather. Gosh, this is disappointing. And it looks like about the same. This was me coming to pick it up. So, man, that sucks. All right, guys, we didn't get any activity on the camera this time, but I got a few more other spots that I want to deploy this thing out to. Be looking for those videos coming. Guys, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you like these types of videos, if you want to see me deploy this camera in other spots in the National Forest, hit that thumbs up button, and also leave me a comment and let me know about your experiences or deploying your cameras out in the field. Guys, we're this close to getting us a deer out in the National Forest. I think it's gonna happen this year. We're doing everything right. We're doing all the pre-scouting and all that for this year. So stay tuned. I appreciate you following along on this journey. Until next time, we will catch ya. Guys, Guys, I really hope someone doesn't come out here and steal that camera. I'd be pissed. Really pissed.